It's a brand new year for Holmes film, and it must be a brand new year for Behind the Grooves as well. All of the other old episodes have been removed, or will be removed, due to the fact that they are low quality, or showing the face of Peter Holmes, due to safety reasons. So for right now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the brand spanking new edition of our legendary classic record review series, Behind the Grooves, in better quality and better understanding. Behind the Grooves. Hi diddly ho folks, and welcome to Behind the Grooves, where I, Peter Holmes, the vinyl kid of all Florida, takes you to the other side of the record, Behind the Grooves. Today we are going to be comparing one album of a different kind. The album Rubber Soul by the Beatles has two very different pressings. This one that I'm holding right now was pressed in America by Capitol Records in 1965. This pressing is not an original, it's a remaster. It was pressed in England by Parlophone Records only a few days before the American pressing. We're going to compare the two today. Now let's begin. First of all, the cover should not really be like this. It's already sort of busted, but I gotta either frame it or tape it or together. But either way, here is one of the differences. First off, you have what we call the label. It says Parlophone on the British pressing. And now, as soon as I get this back in, I will show you the label on this one. First off, it's a completely different sleeve, and that's even worn out too. This is the American one. So you see the difference? The black and yellow versus rainbow with capital on? Yeah. Now, there's another thing that we can compare them as. It's by, not condition, but there's also track listing, which is very important, which is why I think people prefer this one over this one. I'm going to read you track listing on the British side first, and then we'll do the American one. It goes, Drive My Car, Norwegian Wood, You Won't See Me, Nowhere Man, Think for Yourself, The Word, and Michelle. Side 2, What Goes On, Girl, I'm Looking Through You, In My Life, Wait, If I Needed Someone, and Run for Your Life. So, pretty good track listing, right? And this is the British pressing. This is the British copy. Pretty good track listing, although there are a few songs on here that we could easily live without, but I won't say which ones. All I'm going to say is that I love In My Life and If I Needed Someone. Now, see here, the back is just slightly different. Unlike on the British pressing, you have the word The Beatles written right there, where here, it's just like folded over. Now, let me read you the track listing for this. This is the American one. Side 1 has I've Just Seen a Face, which is actually from Help, the British pressing of Help, but not on the American one. Norwegian Wood, You Won't See Me, Think for Yourself, The Word, and Michelle. One thing that you'll probably notice on here is that Drive My Car is not on here, nor is Nowhere Man, and you can't have Rubber Soul without Nowhere Man. Side 2 has It's Only Love, which is also from the British pressing of Help, but not the American one. Then there's Girl, I'm Looking Through You, In My Life, Wait, and Run for Your Life. Two songs are also missing on that side. We're missing What Goes On and If I Needed Someone. So, yeah, technically, one song by at least all four of them are missing. Ringo's What Goes On, George's If I Needed Someone, John's Nowhere Man, and Paul's Drive My Car. Now, what's the verdict? Well, of course, everyone has an opinion, but I'll have to go for the British pressing any day. As much as I love the song It's Only Love, British pressing all the way. And this one is in mono, so I highly suggest you get this one. So thank you guys so much for watching, and please like and comment and subscribe to this channel. We're going to release a new Behind the Grooves until we are all caught up. Until then, I'll be releasing randomly, but when that's all finished, we're going to be doing them every Saturday like we used to. This is Peter Scott Holmes, the Vinyl Kid of Florida, signing out with peace and love and 2 different pressings of the Beatles' Rubber Soul. American capital, British parlophone. Peace and love.